All right, so what we're going to do now is the first video in a series where we're going to give advice to first-time buyers. This isn't for when you're out in the campground. We will be doing those as well. But this is when you're shopping, typically things that people don't think of that they should know. Take us away, Heather.
Yeah, so a good or a frequent question is new versus used or pre-owned. So you got to think with new, no matter what, you're going to have 1 year and possibly with some manufacturers 2-year warranty. You're not going to have to worry about who slept in the bed beforehand, who used this toilet in the shower, any smells that might be lingering, you know, things like that you won't have to worry about with new. You do get a better interest rate, a better term with new as well. Also with new, you could pick the model that you want, you can pick the floor plan, you can pick the color scheme you want, you can order one with the cabinets like you like. So there's those things for new. With pre-owned, you have to think about how long are you going to be using this. If you're only going to be using it for a couple of years, or you only need it for a couple of years, used would probably be a better route to take. When you go to resell it, somebody before you already took the depreciation. These things depreciate the most in the first 2 years. So also with used, somebody else has already worked out the bugs, so we'll call it. Somebody else has already figured out what's wrong with the unit. Sometimes people put add-ons that you would put on, but now you don't have to pay for the add-ons. They're already done for you.
Just one thing to touch on, I will comment on, is the interest rate. That's true, but if you're looking, if we're in 2024 model year and it's a 2023 or 2022, you could probably get the same rate.
Right. Well,
but we're talking about if you're going back
a
few years.
Yep.
Okay. So my first tip is going to be something that may be a little controversial because people have been car shopping for a long time, and you've been taught that when you go in, you don't tell the people what you want to spend. That's really a good idea if you're buying a car. And the reason why is because if I go to a Ford dealership to look at an F-150, if I go there and I'm looking at a base F-150 all the way up to, let's just say, a Platinum or a Lariat, the difference could be $5,000 to $7,000, top end $10,000. So you know within reason how much you're going to spend by which place you walked in. You know if you went into a Ford dealership or you went into a Porsche dealership and so forth. But with RVs, it's completely different. It's the only place where you can come and see something that costs $20,000 and something that costs $500,000. So it's a little different. And you're doing yourself a disservice if you don't tell the salesperson how much you want to spend. For example, let's just say that you know you want to spend 50 grand on a fifth wheel, okay? You come in, one of two things are going to happen. Either one, I'm going to show you something that is more than you want to spend, and I'll never know that's the reason why you didn't buy, because you love this unit, it's 75 grand, however you didn't buy it and I have no idea why. Or I'm going to show you something for $25,000, and you're going to wonder why what I showed you wasn't nearly as nice as all the stuff you looked at online that was in your price range. But if you tell me your price range, I can help you. People think for some reason that if I sell you something that's more expensive, I'm going to make more money. That's not the way it works. If I have something that I own for $10,000 and I sell it for $15,000, the company made $5,000 in profit. If I own it for $50,000 and sell it for $55,000, it's still the same $5,000. If I own it for $200,000 and I sell it for $205,000, it's still the same profit. So there's no reason for you not to tell me what your budget is. It's just going to help you. You can fall in love with a $50,000 camper, or you can fall in love with a $100,000 camper, but you won't know about the $50,000 camper unless I show it to you. And I can't show you it unless you tell me what you want to spend.
Help us to help you.
So if you come in and you tell me you want to spend $50,000 and I show you something that's $30,000 and try to sell it to you for $50,000, you're going to find out 3 minutes later when you get on your phone. So there's no hiding it. Anyway, that's our first round of giving you buyer tips, things that we hear all the time, and we hope you come back and check out some more videos.
Yes, come back.